What's up, YouTube family? I'm back. Today I'm going to make a video on how to overwinter your pepper plants. A lot of people don't realize that capsaicum peppers are perennials, meaning that you can overwinter them if you live in a really warm climate like zones 9B, 10. Sometimes you can just do what I'm about to do, cover them up, put them up against the corner, cover them, and they'll come back the next winter. You may ask, why would I even want to bother with this? Well, actually, peppers will produce at much higher rates the second and third year. I think the longest that I've seen someone overwinter a pepper was around 5 years. This, fortunately, will be my second year of these peppers. I picked 2 of them that I grew in the pots outside, and yesterday I clipped them off, got them pruned down to an appropriate level, dumped the dirt out, let it rain on them. Today I'm going to go out there and show you how you can take this, bring them inside. The process that I'm doing, washing the roots and washing them down really well, is to remove all pest. Hopefully remove most of the pests, maybe not all. And that way I can bring them back inside, plant them. I'm going to use the clay pebbles, and we're going to kind of make a bonsai out of it. Hopefully, I'm following directions from everything that I've seen. Hopefully it'll work. And when it branches out, I can just keep it. And then next spring, I can plant it wherever I want to. It's very windy out there, so I'm probably not going to talk while I'm out there doing this. We have that cyclone bomb thing going through here. It's pretty funny. So I'm glad I actually got out there and do it. It's nice and cool. It's about 61 degrees, but the wind is blowing like a mini hurricane. See you in a minute. Life is good. Alrighty, folks, getting out here enjoying this nice fall season. Leaves are changing colors, dropping. Getting ready to head out to the dollar store to see if I can find a cheap option for a container to bonsai my peppers. Overwinter them. See you in a little bit. Life is good. So as you can see, I've still got some peppers. We're on the tail end. Peppers generally can handle outside temperatures until it starts getting down in the 40s. Instead of being sad about your season ending, all you gotta do, check out this wind, y'all. If you decide you want to, just pop them out of these buckets or whatever containers, dig them up out of your beds, shake off most of it. You can take a water hose if you like. The main thing is, it's just to try to get off as much dirt as possible. Let that soak for a little bit, and then I'm going to repeat and repeat until I get it as clean as possible. Be right back. So next you want to get some clay pebbles. You can see their uses there. This is all the stuff, all the clay pebbles. They call them hydrogen too, not hydrogen as in the molecule, but hydrogen clay pellets, and these are some of the ones I recycle, but they're great for hydroponics, great for the top for a weed barrier, and also when they first come out they got a lot of dust on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to rinse them in a colander, preferably outside with a water hose, get all the dust off of them first. Be right back. So look guys, look what I found at the dollar store. Paint trays. They were $5.95 plus tax, so about $6. It's got the incline that I'm looking for. It's got the low profile I'm looking for the bonsai. And, you know, all this stuff, you know, underneath, not needed. So let's open it up here and let's see what we got. All right, so I got it opened up here, and so my idea, and you'll see it come together, is I'm going to place the main part of the root ball down here with the clay pebbles, stretch the roots up here. My water level, I don't want ever to come over at least right there, okay? So I'm going to drill some holes. That way I can add my water and nutrients later, which I'll explain. And it'll have a water area, and it'll have an area for the roots to stay dry so they don't drown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure a hole and probably put it about right there, so I have a water reservoir. And check this out, my lid off my containers. Just for now, I know it looks ratchet. Totally fits in there. So excited about that. So see, guys, you can really use stuff you have around the house to do this really cheaply. And as a matter of fact, both side by side. Tis a tight fit, but they do fit. I tried it. So I'll be right back. Just about to rinse off my hydrogen. Let's just call them clay pebbles because I'm having problems with pronunciation. But anyways, I'm going to get those rinsed off and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I didn't get, precise, but you can see they're a little off. But once the water level reaches at least that lowest one down there, I used a drill bit and just went through it, then it should overflow and not drowned out. That's why you haven't overwatered them. And so this is probably going to be really loud, but I'm going to go ahead and pause and put some of these clay pebblets in there. Clay pebblets expand and actually hold water. That's why they're used a lot in hydroponics. So I'm going to put a little bit of a bottom bit on there to put the base of the plant on, and then we're going to lay the plant in there, and then I'll just kind of build around it. Be right back. Okay, so as you can see, these were my seedlings for last year, so I kind of carefully tried to remove some of the, give me a minute, rock wool from it. And, your plant's going to go through a little shock from this. It's going to take it a little while, but what happened was when you clip off the tops of these, what's going to happen, all the energy that was being put into going up and making peppers is going to make everything sprout out into kind of like a little mini bonsai tree that you can prune and make it look all awesome and stuff, and grow little peppers and have like a little thing going on. So what I did is I just placed the bottom of the root ball up in here. I tried not to hurt the roots as much as possible, and then we're just going to fill it in with hydrogen clay pellets. And then I may actually prune it down a little shorter. We'll see. But I'm going to get both of them done. And I'll be right back once I get this one done. Let you see what they look like. Now you can play with these any way you want to. You could add little, SpongeBob's or stuff for the kids that would make it funny, and no fishing sign, some little turtles or whatever in there, I'm sure I'll be toying with mine a little. Maybe not so much that, but maybe experimenting with some bamboo shoots or something. But the idea is it kind of comes off as a little tree when it sprouts out, and then you got the nice cool roots. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them up here, and I'm going to add water, not nutrients, until they actually put out some shoots. All these, when I clipped them yesterday, had green tops. I'm sure I did a little damage on what might have budded out, but there's a lot of potentials in there. So let's put it back up in there, and then I'll water it, and then we'll take a final look. Okay, so like I said, add your water in there. It took me approximately about a water bottle a piece till I started seeing bubbles. You want to make sure that you got something underneath it. This isn't going to be, most likely isn't going to be a permanent thing. As to my water catcher, I still haven't gone and gotten some seed trays to put underneath, but it was just stuff I had around the house. I wound up raising the lights quite a bit, And mainly because the top of the bonsai is going to be touching, and I'm probably going to prune down a little lower because as the leaves come out, and if you want it to be shaped like a tree, you're going to need more room than that. Yesterday I did plant several varieties of lettuce. As you can see, I've already got, let's see if you can see it, I can see it, some stuff sprouting. 4 different kinds of greens, labeled neatly. And then in here, of course, nothing's going to be coming out of here. Planted some different varieties of pepper seeds. Got them on the heating mat. All this stuff I'm reusing each year. So there is a little bit of a startup cost involved in having a hobby like this, but to me, I always feel like I'm closer to my higher power in nature and my feet grounded in the soil when I'm gardening. So it's very, very, very therapeutic with me. My brother Joe is getting into it too, so I'm hoping he'll start a channel too. Just wanted to go ahead and update you and bust another video, guys. I'm back. And this is Ben. And this is living life on life's terms. Life is good. Real, real good. Please make sure you subscribe, click the like button, and comment. It's all good. I'd appreciate it. Your support means a whole lot to me. Until next time, bye.